What's up, guys? So I wanted to do a full day of eating today. Unfortunately, my video camera doesn't have sound when I'm not using Snapchat or some other app for whatever reason, so you guys didn't get to see breakfast. So I had something a little bit out of the ordinary today. Instead of my omelet, I had 2 cups of Sugar Crisp, cup and a half of 2% milk, 100 grams of Nutella, 80 grams of peanut butter on a sandwich because I'm disgusting and I am bulking, so that gave me about 1,600 calories. Now for the remainder of the day, I'm going to go back more towards whole foods. I want to get a bunch of my macros from whole food sources, and I obviously want to get my micronutrients. Really been focusing on sodium lately, so we're going to get into that a little bit later, but for now, let's take a look at meal 2, putting it approximately 2,000 calories for the day. Okay, we're looking at lunch. We've got 215 grams of AAA grass-fed Alberta beef. We've got 185 grams of russet potatoes. You'll notice I got some Montreal steak spice on there. As previously mentioned, I've been salting my meals a little bit more because I've been following Stan Efferding, and he's done copious amounts of research with incredible sites and sources that are eons beyond my knowledge, explaining a lot of methodologies and ideas behind hydration and how a lot of it is just gimmicky, so on and so forth, and how you physically flush out a lot of minerals, especially through hard training. So the standards according to the medical boards or whatever is like 2,400 milligrams per day, but that is nowhere near enough if you work out moderately or intensely, especially if you're a sweater like myself. So since I've increased my sodium, I feel better, I perform better, I recover better. Anyways, here is meal 2 for... One thing I do want to bring up, guys, is that a lot of my focus is on my micronutrients, and I don't want to beat a dead horse here or anything, but I've personally noticed that I make better gains, and I obviously feel much better when I'm taking into consideration the minerals and vitamins I'm putting in my body. This meal isn't very micronutrient dense. I mean, you got some iron and vitamin B12 and stuff in there, but usually I have a lot more greens and stuff involved. I just need to do a grocery shop desperately. You're also going to notice that I got a fuck ton of ketchup on there. I don't count my sauces when I'm bulking, just because I don't want my macros or my calories to be hit by 1 extra tablespoon of ketchup or 1 tablespoon of barbecue sauce. I want to know that I ate enough food to hit my macro and caloric targets. Following this, I did have half of a serving of a green shake just because I was feeling like I didn't really have much in the way of minerals for the day, so there's that also. And we're back. I'm just about to go hit delts and triceps with my best buddy Jose from Average to Savage. I'm going to link his stuff in the bio here as well. Get some content from the workout, then we'll be back for meal trace. See you then. Okay, so the workout happened like really quickly and it was rather intense, and I'm sorry I fucked around and didn't film it, but hit a PR for close grip bench, had a really good session, and now we're just rolling into Burger King because I'm a fucking moron, and even though I said I was going to get the rest of my calories from Whole Foods, I'm full of shit and I would rather eat tasty treats, so I'm going to have to go home and take a green supplement and go from there. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll get a number 1 combo.
The tea?
Yeah.
The drink?
Iced tea.
Anything else?
2 Whopper Juniors just by themselves.
The cheese as well?
Yeah.
Anything else?
One of those Hershey Sundae pies.
Okay. Anything else, please?
No, that's everything. Thanks.
What's
up, guys? This is meal 3. This is my post-workout meal, and it is rather dirty, but I've almost got all my fiber for the day, all my vitamin A, my vitamin C. My sodium is good, my potassium is good, my cholesterol is actually under my dietary cholesterol allowance for the day, so not too bad. So I got a sweet tea, I got a Whopper, I got a couple Whopper Juniors, I got a Sundae pie, and I got some fries for post-workout. This has actually already put me over 4,000 calories for the day. I'm a little bit short on what I'd like to get for protein, so I usually like to aim for 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight while I'm trying to bulk. So I'll probably have a little bit of a shake or some egg whites or something later on before bed at 6 p.m. here now. So plenty of time. Anyway, I'm going to mow this and then I'll check back in with you guys for the very last meal today, which will just happen to be meal 4. So I set my daily caloric minimum about 300 calories above my maintenance. So I live a very sedentary life. I run my own business, 90% of which I can do from the comfort of my couch. So I really don't do very much. I walk my dog a few times a week and I go to the gym. So my calories needed to maintain my body weight are rather low, but you'll notice I'm still over 1,000 in excess of that. Obviously I'm bulking and that's the goal. So I just wanted to give you guys a look and show you that I'm actually not full of it, and I am hitting these caloric numbers. I say that I am. But obviously I had a little bit of help today from the Burger King himself, so it's a little bit more difficult when you're using only whole food sources, and I'm very aware of that. which is one of the main reasons why I allow myself treats, not every day, but rarely often, especially considering that I maintain a rather healthy lifestyle as far as the gym goes and as far as hitting my micronutrients. So I haven't seen any negative effects as far as this goes. I get my blood work done a few times a year, so if I were to see any red flags, I would clearly make changes. But if you're going to maintain your body and maintain a relatively healthy routine as far as your training goes, you should be able to get away with some treats every now and again. I mean, maybe not 3 or 4 times a week like me, but every now and again should be good. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a real look into the actual numbers, and I'll be back again for my last meal, which will primarily be a protein meal. I'm not sure if I'll log any snacks following that, because I'll probably already be at about 4,300 calories, but yeah, you get the idea.